Hey guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening, and I'm going to share with you how horrible of a gardener I am. I feel a bit ashamed about this and remorseful. I'm just going to put it out there and share it, and maybe I can try to rectify the situation slightly. Maybe it's probably all going to have to go in the trash. So I'm going to spin the camera around and show you what I am so embarrassed about. I feel bad. And it's this. I failed to get my potatoes processed and planted in time. I just kept collecting them and putting them off to the side to take care of later, and they've become a mess. I may actually try to salvage these and plant them. These are organic little petite fingerlings, but look at all the fungus gnats. And this bag is completely black with mold. This will go into the trash, and I can see lots of fungus gnats in there. These were parts of potatoes that I cut off before baking when they had eyes, and I was going to plant the eyes like I've done in the past, and I never did. These are the parts that I'm really ashamed about. I paid, after coupon and discount, $12 a bag for these. And I am going to admit, the company shipped them to me really early. Like, they shipped them in December, which was really, really too early. Actually, you probably saw these in a video. I think I'm going to try to plant them, though. They don't look too bad to me. Let's see. Here's another bag of... Oh, those look pretty rough. I see mold in there, but not as bad as this bag. These are just from cooking. I would cut off the eyes and wanting to plant those. Those are going in the trash. These don't look too bad. I'm going to plant these. Ah, oops, I broke off an eye. All right. I had good intentions. These were sitting in the garage just waiting on me. Okay, these are also ones I ordered and paid about $12 a bag for. I'll try to plant these. Ugh. Those look pretty rough. Those are going in the trash. Oh, there's so many fungus gnats. These are red potatoes. It wasn't too long ago that I remember cutting these up. I'm going to try those. I think those will be okay. Now, this is the most embarrassing part of all. Last year, I planted potatoes, did the old traditional hilling up method in the ground at my friend Ivy's house, and we harvested the potatoes. I had an okay, but not great yield. And I brought them home, put them in the garage, and forgot about them. And this is what they look like all those months later. They're shriveled. They've tried to grow on their own. Poor things. I mean, they don't look half bad, honestly, for living in a box for like, I don't know, 9 months. Be curious to throw these in the ground and see what happens. But I don't think I am. I think I'll throw them in the woods and let them have whatever life they can have out there. And I mean, there's nothing left. They're just shriveled. These were full, whole potatoes when I harvested them. So I'm going to focus on these bags. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to get some grow bags ready, and we're going to go do that soon. They're Yukon Golds, and they have grown through the mesh bag. So I'm just literally going to have to rip that off to get the potato out. And then I'm going to chit it and cut it probably into 2 pieces. And then I'm going to let it heal over for a couple days. Ideally maybe a little bit longer, but I'm kind of really late to plant potatoes here in Zone 7. And yeah, so I'm going to get busy. Do that on the inside. I'll probably cut this one into maybe 3 pieces. And then these 2 into maybe 2. So I'll have 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces I'll put into one grow bag. The red Pontiac, I'm just going to leave these whole because they've already started to shrink in quite a bit. And just see what happens. That's, you know, what I can do at this point. Just try, see what happens. And I think for these, I'm just going to throw these in a bag, a grow bag. I might actually go ahead and cut these and chit them. These I will not. These I will not. We're going to wait a day or two on these. The Yukon, to see if we can get them in a grow bag. And I'll go ahead and cut these up real quick. So about 4 to 6 days later, I gathered up my supplies, some grow bags. I used leaves that I took from the woods, compost, potting mix, slow release fertilizer, and also worm castings, and that's about it. So I labeled and divided up the potatoes, and then I would layer each bag. I would do a layer of leaves, layer of compost, layer of potting mix, and then I would put down my slow release fertilizer, which I use Garden Tone. Then I would put another small layer of potting mix, potatoes, and you want the growth pointing up, and then worm casting, and then also another nice layer of potting mix, layer of leaves, and then I would wet everything really well, stick the label in the bag. You can see I use 2 different types of grow bags. I use the big tall ones for the Yukon Golds, and I use the shorter fabric black ones for the other varieties. So I thought that would work out nicely. And I'm glad I went ahead and just got this over with and done. I hope this video encourages you guys to get out there and try, even if you think it's too late. Go ahead, plant the potatoes, plant the garlic, plant the onions.